everyone, welcome to Eden's Secret. Today we are making an old favourite here at Eden's Secret, and it's black raspberry and vanilla. You cannot beat this fragrance, it's absolutely stunning. It's from Nature's Garden in the USA, but if you're in the UK or the EU, you can actually buy from Sell the Smells. They have a Facebook group, and I think there's another company called Island Fragrances. They might do this one as well. I'll put a link to both of those in the description box. If you're anywhere else in the world, then you're probably going to buy it from Nature's Garden anyway. But it's absolutely stunning. It's one of those bottles that I open every now and again. It's like, oh wow, if you're going to carry any fragrance in your line of products, black raspberry and vanilla from Nature's Garden is unbeatable. I've tried other black raspberry and vanillas and most of them don't compare to this one. So we're going to be using 5 different purples. So we are using Purple 202P from Mineral Makeup Ingredients. We're using Pure Purple 40D, also from Mineral Makeup Ingredients. Magic Violet, also from Mineral Makeup Ingredients. Again, it's Mineral Makeup Ingredients Violet Blue. And the Soap Kitchen Amethyst Mica. I've just grabbed every purple. Well, I haven't grabbed every purple. I do have 2 other purples. But I'm told Manganese Violet doesn't work very well in cold process. And the other violet is a very misty, pale violet. But it doesn't, the density of it's pretty rubbish in cold process soap. So we're not going to use that one today. And the first thing we need to do is I'm just going to mix up some bright gold drizzle, also from Mineral Makeup Ingredients. So we need a teaspoonful of mica, I'm just going to pop that in that pot. These olive pots, small olive pots, 125ml. I just find them so useful for mixing things up like this. And then we also need some oil, and I'm just going to use some sweet almond oil today. So we're going to try it at a tablespoonful of oil. So that's a teaspoonful of mica to a tablespoonful of oil. Actually, I wondered if this decorating tool might be useful for mixing the oil and the mica together. Okay, thank you. Bye. Just make sure you squeeze it against the sides to get any lumps out, because the lumps are just mica that aren't dissolved in the oil, and you want to just try and make sure that all of the mica is dissolved. Squeeze it against the sides of the pot, and that's about done. So I'm just going to pop that to one side now, and I'm also going to put some lovely floral embeds on the top of the soap. So I'm going to melt some of that fabulous No Sweat Melt and Pour from Stevenson's, and I'm going to pour quite a few flowers just to decorate the top of the soap. Now I am going to have a white layer, but I don't want it to be white like titanium dioxide white. I'm going to use this Satin Gold, also from Mineral Makeup Ingredients. What's beautiful about this colour is it's like a pearly cream in the container, but when you rub it on, it has this stunning, absolutely stunning goldy champagne sheen to it. Isn't that beautiful? Right, I missed that, so let's do it again with this one. So I've got some mineral makeup ingredients, light gold, extra light gold sparkle, and I'm just pouring some of the flowers, but not all of the flowers are going to be gold, so I'll do a couple in this gold, and then I'll do another couple in another colour, and then another couple in another colour. I've got 10 moulds, so probably what I'll do is 3 moulds gold, 3 moulds probably some form of purple, and then 3 moulds in another colour.
The room of fight once again, love. Yeah, we said some things we didn't mean, hun. I always start the fight and you put the fire out. I always say too much and I get jealous. I never hear you out and that is selfish. I always start the fight and you put the fire out. I'm sorry for the way we left things. I know you're hurting. I didn't mean to start a war. I'm still learning how to talk about my feelings, you know it.
This is what I would call a moderate difficulty in soap making, so it's not the easiest and it's not the most difficult, it's in between. So I've already added the fragrance because I want the fragrance evenly distributed throughout all of the soap, and I'm going to divide this into 6 containers because we've got 6 colours. And I haven't blended the soap too much, because this fragrance does accelerate a little bit. It's not crazy bad. And then simply what we're going to do, I've already mixed some of the purple 202P because it's a kind of pigment. So we're going to add some of that to the first one, and then we just need a teaspoon to add the other colours into the other jugs. Next up is Pure Purple. That was the Satin Gold. And all the others don't need mixing in with some oil pre-hand because they're not pigments, they're micas. Some of the colours might look pretty similar, but I'm pretty sure once they've saponified you'll be able to tell the difference. This one is Amethyst. So we have here Amethyst, Violet Blue, Magic Violet, no, Pure Purple, Magic Violet, Satin Gold and Purple 202. So we're just going to mix all of those in one by one, starting with the lightest. Okay, so we're going to give all of those a stir. Again, you're going to start with your lightest colour first, scrape all the way around the sides of the jug and across the whole of the bottom. And do that with every colour. Now this is made with my regular soap recipe. Link for that, no, not the link, the recipe is in the description box below the video. So you can see the soap's still nice and fluid. And we need it to be nice and fluid so that we have time to work on it. And this purple here is like a very bluey purple, isn't it? Quite unusual, but I like it. Alright, now I need to get my molds ready. So I've lined up all my butter in order, and we're going to start at this end with the first pour. Alright, so we're just going to go in with each colour. We're going to go up and down, up and down, and I need my soap clips on. If you know anyone with are they called screen printers? I've forgotten what you call them. The types of things that make these and bath bomb molds. If you can find someone with one of them somewhere, they might be able to make you some clips. So as you can see, fairly simple technique. We're just moving up the mould and down the mould. Doesn't need to be too precise. And now we'll do up one end, down the middle, and then up the side. It looks quite grey, that. Nice, messy, arty type of job, isn't it? Now the mould is looking rather full, the silicone liner. So rather than overflow it, I'm going to let any soap that's left in these jugs, I'm just going to let it thicken up, and then I'm going to spoon it onto the top. Okay, I'm tempted not to give it a swirl, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to give it a swirl. Don't ask me where this rod came from, but it's fantastic for swirling soap. So basically, all I'm going to do, am I going to do a full swirl or just half and half? Let's try half and half and see how it works. So we're just going to go down the side. You need to turn it round and keep going in the same direction, and then we're going to do the same on this side. Just to see how it works out. I haven't tried it like this before. I usually just do one swirl, but when I've done this before, I've usually done it in the slab mould, and these are loaf moulds. You're wondering what the noise is in the background? I've got the air conditioner on because it's getting a little bit hot again.
It gets hard sometimes. Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure out how to give my all to you. If you give me one more try, I might just realize that it will always be us two. Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure out how to give my all to you. If you give me one more try, I might just realize that it will always be us two. Always keep my guard up and I'm sorry. I built my walls so high you couldn't climb them, but you're not the one to blame. I know this is all on me. I'm sorry for the way we left things. I know you're hurting. I didn't mean to start a war. I'm still learning how to talk up on my feelings. You know it gets hard sometimes.
Placing the flowers sporadically. Make sure they're spread out enough so that I've got enough to go on both soaps.
Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure out how to give my all to you. If you give me one more try, I might just realize that it will always be us two. Maybe I just need
Okay, just so you
sometimes a space to figure out Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure out how to give my all to you. If you give me one more try, I might just realize that it will always be us two. Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure out.
And there we are. That's our finished soap. It's now going to go away to gel, hopefully. And we don't want it to get too hot because it is possible that you can melt the embeds that are on the top. So if you're scared of that, don't try and gel it. Just leave it on your worktop, maybe cover it with some cling film and pop a towel over the top of that. As long as you haven't piped a soap that's higher than the size of your mould, you're going to be okay. If you've piped it higher, then you can't put anything over the top. But not a towel anyway. But what you can do is you can take one of your other loaf moulds and you can pop it on the top like that if you want to. Like so. And that will keep some of the heat in. Okay, next time you see this, which is in a couple of seconds, we're going to be unmoulding and cutting. Alright, so this is what the soap looks like unmoulded. So now it's time to cut.
Once again, though, yeah, we said some things we didn't mean, hun. I always start the fight and you put the fire out. I always say too much and I get jealous. I never hear you out and that is selfish. I always start the fight and you put the fire out. I'm sorry for the way we left things, I know you're hurting. I didn't mean to start a war, I'm still learning how to talk about my feelings. You know it is hard sometimes. Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure.
And here we have our very special, much loved black raspberry and vanilla cold processed soap. An absolute must have in any collection. I'm loving just the little delicate flowers on the top, and the swirl takes me back 10 years really. It's like going back to how I used to do it, only better, because I wasn't that great at swirls in the early days. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in purchasing, I've got a website where I sell all of the products that I make on this channel, except for the soap making from scratch series. I don't actually sell those soaps. I just hope you love this one, and I'll see you all very soon for another video from Eden's Secret. Bye bye for now, everyone.
I just need some time, some space to figure out how to keep my only you. If you give me one more try, I might just realize that it will always be us two. Always keep my guard up, and I'm sorry. I built my walls so high you couldn't climb them, but you're not the one to blame. I know this is all on me. I'm sorry for the way we left things. I know you're hurting. I didn't mean to start a war. I'm still learning how to talk up on my feelings. You know it gets hard sometimes. Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure out how to give my all to you. If you give me one more try, I might just realize that it will always be us two. Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure out how to keep my all to you. If you give me one more try, I might just realize that it will always be us two. Every road leads me back to you. 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 Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure out how to give my all to you. If you give me one more try, I might just realize that it will always be us two. Maybe I just need some time, some space to figure out how to give my all to you. If you give me one more try, I might just realize that it will always be us two.